I want to deal with the fact that we are treated every day in the press to the antics of the billionaires, of whom, by the way, there are less than 1,000 in the United States. We are a country of 330 million people, and we love the antics of the Elon Musks and the Jeffrey Bezos and all the rest of those people. I want to talk about the kind of wealth they have and why I think it deserves the adjective obscene. First of all, why are these people getting this kind of money? Some of you would like to say, well, they made a contribution. Mr. Musk developed the electric car. Mr. Bezos developed a better delivery of goods system. I don't begrudge them getting some reward for that. Sure. But let's be clear. The only way Mr. Musk could make an electric car is if a lot of work had been done on the theory of electricity for hundreds of years. A lot of work had been done over the last century on the concept of a battery and what it is and what goes into making a battery. And tons of work had gone into making automobiles in 100 different ways. All of that work was part of the development of the electric vehicle. You know what it's like giving all that money to Mr. Musk? It's as if you had a flood problem in a town, and the people, realizing the river was about to crest and flood their homes, got together and had a truck deliver a big bunch of sandbags. And the people of the town lined up in a long line from the truck with the bags to the edge of the river. And each person handed the bag that they got from the person on their left to the person on their right, till it went to the last man or woman, and he or she piled the bags up by the river to prevent the city from being flooded. And it worked. The flood was avoided, the city was grateful, and they decided to give a reward. But to whom did they give it? The last guy on the line. He got $10,000. And all the other people looked at each other and said, what's going on here? It was just the luck of the draw, random. Whether John was at the end or Mary was at the end, we all did the same work. We all contributed. If you're going to reward us all, not one more than the other. The person who made the breakthrough with electricity or the breakthrough with the battery, and there were hundreds of breakthroughs and thousands of breakthroughs, they all get nothing. Mr. Musk gets trillions, billions. What? There's no sense in that. Not only that, it's a disincentive to all the people disappointed in that way. Who factors that in? Do you? Do the people who want to keep supporting the super rich? Let me turn to the second argument. They invented something, these people. Well, let's say they did. Let's say that Jeffrey Bezos, America's favorite delivery boy, really invested something by being able to deliver faster. Okay, let's give that young man a reward. Let's do it to the young man who came up with the electric car aspect of Mr. Musk. I'm going to give you an example of how other fields handle it. I'm a professor of economics. Every year there's a Nobel Prize in economics. One of the economists who is considered by a committee in Sweden to have made a major contribution is say, you made a major contribution, Mr. Ms. Economist, and we're going to recognize it and we're going to celebrate it and ask you to give a talk and give you some money. Nobel Prize, about $1 million. Some of these inventions by economists have changed the world way more profoundly than the electric car or the rapid delivery boy ever did or could. But they're not billionaires. They're barely millionaires. But it's enough. Economists love the idea of working to be, maybe one day, a Nobel Prize winner. You don't need to make billionaires out of people to provide incentives and rewards and recognition that drive people. Economics has been at least as productive, has had many fields in medicine, many fields across the spectrum of human effort. And I'm not even talking about great musical inventions, great artistic contributions. Reward them, fine. Make billionaires? Don't be obscene. Billionaires are not made by inventions. They're made by people who can take an invention and monopolize it so nobody else can get at it, to use trademarks and patents and copyrights, to get big bankers to fund you so you get into it sooner than the other. It's a conniving economic game that makes billionaires. Invention is just the opportunity. Let's support education, get more inventions. You don't need more billionaires. And it's fundamentally undemocratic. Why? Because when Elon Musk spends money, it will create jobs over here and not over there because of how he chooses. Millions will depend for their economic well-being on the choice of a handful of people. That's not democracy. That's the opposite. We live in a society that produces, promotes, and celebrates obscene wealth. And here's the irony. We are poorer as a country because of it.